Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 26 of our Pokemon White playthrough here on the channel. In the last episode, we made it here to Driftvale City. No, I think we made it here the day before, or the episode before, but anyway, we checked out some things here in Driftvale City. We took on our first triple battle, which was kind of spooky for a little bit, but we did manage to pull through, fortunately, and we, anything else really noteworthy to mention? Probably not. We just did some sightseeing, made our way down towards the cold storage, which we're going to get into in this episode. Apparently, when we showed up, Team Plasma got away from Clay, the gym leader here, and apparently it's my fault, mine and Charon, so we have to go get them. Whatever. Anyway, it's experience, like Charon said, so, you know, we'll get something out of it at least. But let's start off with a team recap, and then we'll start hunting down the Team Plasmas. So first up, we have our starting Pokemon here, Seaworthy Duat at level 27. He's holding onto the Mystic Water to power up Water-type attacks. He has a Rash nature, which, as you can see, increases special attack, dropping special defense. The ability is Torrent, and he has Water Pulse. I did teach him Grass Knot, Cut, and Focus Energy. Next up is our brave-natured Irwin, the Sandile, at level 27. He, as I just said, is brave-natured. I think I'm supposed to say more after I say what level he is, and then I realize I've already said it, the nature. Anyway, he has the Moxie ability, which is very nice, getting the attack boost after knocking out any Pokemon. The moves are Bite, Sand Tomb, Mudslap, and Torment. Next up is Canuck, our level 28 Bibarel from the Sinnoh region, holding the Expert Belt, powering up super effective moves. He is mild-natured, which is special attack up, defense down. I forgot what that one was. He has Unaware for the ability, and we have Headbutt, Water Gun, Rock Smash, and Yawn for the moves. Next is our Levani Grub at level 29. He is a serious little Pokemon, although he's kind of big now. Actually, how tall are they? I don't know. Did we check the Pokedex entry after he evolved? I don't think we did. Ability is Chlorophyll, and the moves are Bug Bite, Razor Leaf, String Shot, and Protect. The last but not least is one of our MVPs on the team here in the Unova region, our Onyx Medusa at level 32. Holding onto the Eviolite to boost up the defenses, she is a Hardy nature, which is neutral, Rock Head for the ability, and the moves are Earthquake, Smackdown, Sandstorm, and Rock Polish. Alright, let's quickly check that Pokedex. I want to see how tall are these Levani. Actually, right here. We must have checked you. Hang on. It keeps its eggs warm with heat from fermenting leaves. Yes, we did. We did that. And only 3'11". Okay, not even 4 feet. So it is kind of a little Pokemon, I guess. Alright, so we're heading down to the cold storage. I do want to point out something. In the past several episodes, I think I was talking about how to deal with the gym leader, Clay. Thinking, well, we have Rock Smash on our Bibarel for super effective against ice types. Workers carry Pokemon and loads. I am a youngster. I am close to my Pokemon, and we all cooperate happily. So, I'm trying to plan out super effectivity versus ice types. You know what? I'm stupid. Because I forgot, Clay is actually a ground-type trainer. But the cold storage had me confused. I was thinking, alright, ice. We're preparing for the ice type. And what we're going to deal with, we're going to deal with a bug type, poison type, protecting type. Can you imagine a protect type Pokemon? Alright, but we've got some trainers to deal with here, and I believe they said Team Plasma was seen. Would you... Why are you double protecting? Stop wasting my time. I'm already off to a bad start with this. You know, the moment I saw a double protect, the flashbacks of all the trash this game has put me through has come back. Critical poison? None of the above. Okay, really. Alright, now they're going to break out of confusion and get the protect. They're not getting the double protect this time. I am telling you right now, that is not a thing. It's not like you're going to win, Whirlipede. Why? That was a 1 in 4 chance. Oh, now I get a critical hit. Thanks, game. I needed it right then. Anyway, a 25% chance, a 1 in 4 chance of landing, not landing, but getting 2 double protects in one fight. And it happened to get it. That was nice. 1 hit KO. I'll take that. Kenneth, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. Double protect twice in one fight. I don't even think so. It never occurred to you that the Pokemon you find around containers came here from another place? No, it didn't. Why would it? What? What What are they, stowaways? Are they stowaways? Are they like the velociraptors in Jurassic Park, The Lost World? That is a whole issue. My dad is working in a gym. I am receiving special training there. This is going way back in the day. But have you guys seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? I think that's what it was called. If so, forget that. But have you seen this bug electric type? I'm going to get so sidetracked because I will say this is something I enjoyed about Gen, what are we, 5. The fact that we have a bug electric type. Now, I thought that was an interesting typing that would make a lot of sense at some point. We never saw one up until now, but I like it. It's really cool. There's a number of times I will say Pokemon in Gen 5 kind of don't seem right to me. You know, I'll complain about the designs. I can not really complain, but I will criticize, let's say. But I really like Joltik. I kind of like Dwebble too, actually, to be honest. Generally, I've said this before, people ask me what is my favorite type of Pokemon. And I have different answers for that based on, well, for gameplay-wise, I say I like electric types because they only have one weakness, ground type. And a lot of ways to deal with that weakness in, say, Magnet Rise, Air Balloon, Levitate ability, things like that. Revenge. Let's keep all the old moves. We don't need revenge. I don't think so anyways. I mean, it's good against rock types. Then again, so is water. Dad, I couldn't win. Nope, not even a chance. But as far as design-wise, I think bug types are one of my favorite types because a lot of them I think look really cool. I have Pokemon battles with my dad too. My dad and I are quite evenly matched. Where's he at? Can I beat him up too? Are you his dad? For a few loads, send it by Pokemon. For a lot of loads, send it by ship. Use the best method for your needs. Makes sense to me. Can't get under there? Why? There's plenty of space. Whatever. Alright. But, yeah, bug types, I think they look really cool for the most part. Why are you not fighting me? You can get to the cold storage through the gap between the fence and the container over there. Thanks. There's also nice cold drinks down here. Whoa! Finally, something in a trash can, which was not even close to trash. PP up. I'll take. Alright, let's get ourselves, I'm feeling a soda pop. Let's get us a soda pop. And let's get a free one, too. We're never getting a free one, are we? Nope. Item. Attack. Whatever. I gotta switch Seaward out. He leveled up. Do we need experience from you? No, we do not, really. Alright. But bug types I think are cool, design-wise. Now, back to what I was talking about, Jurassic Park. Because this has probably been talked about many times by other, you know, just people in general, that something interesting in the second movie, Jurassic Park, The Lost World. Wait a minute. Why is there a person in that alley? We'll talk to you in a second. So, if you saw that movie, spoilers, I'm going to talk spoilers about a movie that's like 52 years old by now, but it was an interesting part where we got intimidated by a herdier, which makes me think I don't want to keep Erwin in. So let's go into Seaward. Wait, we don't even need the experience off this thing. Ah, too late. Now, at one point in the movie, the T-Rex, which is being transported via boat, is taken to the mainland. And the people find the crew has been basically torn apart. There's pieces of them everywhere. Nice confusion on that water pulse. And that leads to the confusion of how exactly did these workers get, you know, taken apart by the dinosaurs? Because the T-Rex couldn't have done that without destroying the cabin they were in, because they're inside, like the pilot's, not pilot, what is it? The navigator's cabin, whatever you want to call that. The bridge, I guess. And the walls were fine, so the T-Rex couldn't have done it. Now, it reminded me of part of the book, of the first Jurassic Park book. The pure chill of the cold storage. Taste how cold it is. Taste the refreshment, I guess. Now, in the book, Jurassic Park, which a lot of scenes from the second movie took from in the first book, which is weird. The first movie wasn't really the same. I don't know. We gotta switch into our only grass resistant. We're gonna grub. Man, we're still weak against the grass types. I don't like it. But there's a part of the book that says they can see that there were some velociraptors that grabbed onto the back of a boat headed for the mainland. And part of the issue of the first movie was trying to contact, or not the first movie, the first book, was trying to contact the boat, let them know there's raptors on board, the communications were down, eventually they finally get through and the day is saved. This thing can have a rock throw. Am I scared? Not too much, because a critical Razor Leaf does at least 92%. Wasn't critical. And Chip Away does entirely a thing. Even if we miss a Razor Leaf, I think we're okay. But we ain't gonna miss. Now, the thing is, when the people were found on the boat in the second movie, given the fact that the second movie used so many scenes from the first book, that made me think, wait, there's raptors on board this boat. Ugh, can't wait to see what happens there. Wasn't even talked about. Maybe there weren't raptors. Maybe they were setting up for a third movie. That didn't happen, but they made a different third movie, which wasn't the best, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of other people as well. Anyway, enough about Jurassic Park. You know, that was taken out with the Ice Age. We're here in the cold storage, completely different. There are a lot of trainers even in the cold storage. I noticed. Ooh. Item. Double battle! Alright. Plus, these usually have higher levels, too. We could train up here in the cold storage. In fact, you know what? Usually what I do... hang on, let me do something right here. We're going to switch into grub. Yeah. We're also going to go for a water pulsing into the timber. So my usual routine, before taking on a gym, I'll train up on the route leading into town to get some levels before I take on the gym. What I usually do, though, is, like in a case like this where we can't battle the gym yet and we have to wait and do something else, technically, in my opinion, the cold storage counts as a route leading up to the gym battle. So that being the case, I'll be using this place to train up the team. I should probably heal. In fact, yes, a super potion heals nicely. Where are they at? There we go. We got 32 of these? Man, I'm doing good on the purchasing the items. Now, does the Razor Leaf take timber down? It is spread damage reduced here. Oh, it still does the trick, though. Nice stuff. Not bad. And double slap. We got this, no problem. I think, maybe. This item better be worth it. That's enough. Alright, you hit your 3 times. Thank you. Another super potion does the trick here. Let's go ahead and do that for grub. And go for a nice, simple water pulse. Take down the Minccino. Again, I gotta remember, reverse alphabetical order. M before C, Minccino becomes Cinccino. Or is it Cinccino? I would think Cinccino, but then I'm making a ch sound with 2 C's, because, like, 1 C doesn't make a ch sound, but I don't know. It's like chinchilla, but I think that's spelled C-H-I-N. The protein, that's nice. That's some cash right there. I gotta figure something out. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. How do you spell chinchilla? It is with an H. So why would it be? It's Cinccino. I don't care what any anime pronounces it as. Even if it's the Pokemon anime itself. Alright, let's go talk to this guy who evaded our sight earlier. We want the experience points. I'm gonna fight. A helmet is an important tool. Oh, I know this guy. For shock protection. He's given us the Rocky helmet. It's good to let your Pokemon have one, too. I think this is the first time we've had this in the games. Gen 5 introduced it, where if you let a Pokemon hold a Rocky helmet, the foe will also be damaged if that foe's move makes physical contact. Very cool. I've seen a lot of people use that in competitive online battle. What I think is really interesting is Decidueye's hidden ability. I guess it's also Rowlet's. Or is it Long Reach, I believe? Makes it so that any move, even if it's a physical connecting move, does not physically connect. So even if you're using, like, Pound, if they can learn that, it pounds a foe, it itself is not doing it. It's, I don't know, it's weird, but whatever. Chaz, do you think Team Plasma could be in there? I don't like cold places, but we have to check. What a bother. Why do we have to check? I want the item. There is an item back here, is there not? Well, I don't like the look of this. Are we quick enough to flee? We better be. And I see we are indeed. What's your level? Can we get some experience? Ah, you're only level 21. If you had been level 23 or higher, we would have fought you. Nah, wait, you didn't have Intimidate? What else can you have? I will have a Heart Scale. Do you still use Heart Scales in this for the move tutors? I think it's Sweethearts now? It's the Pokemon everybody hates! Why? It's so cute! It's actually level 23, so we can gain some experience. Now, it might have an Ice move. but I think we can flinch it with a bite move. Aha, the luck is working for me instead now. Quick little knockout, quick little level up, and Moxie boost. Not that that really matters. Again, we haven't really made use of Moxie properly yet, have we, in this playthrough? Wants to learn Crunch. Ooh. Alright, I do want to get Crunch. I kind of like Bite for flinching. Sand Tomb is 35, only 85 accurate. Mud Slap, it's a lot less powerful, especially since it's special, but it does lower the accuracy. I don't think I'm going to use Sand Tomb. As soon as we get a better ground-type move that's physical, I will probably replace Bite with that, but let us get Crunch for now. Kind of makes the most sense, I would say. Alright, now we can head into the cold storage, I believe. Another attack, okay, whatever. If you're level 24, we'll get you. Level 20, no thank you. So I am at a bit of an issue right now. At an issue? Having an issue. As you may be well aware, I normally take over the gym in Pokemon Go across the street. I checked, my nephew's in there right now. I can't, actually, you know what? Hasn't been knocked out yet. I can't take the gym from my nephew. That's just not like me. So what I'll probably do, leave him in there overnight, take the gym in the morning. He'll get his 50 coins for sure. The reason why Clay is having you look for Team Plasma is because he is testing your abilities. That's what the gym battle is for. Again, Clay, you're not allowed to just mess the rules up. You gotta, if you have a challenger come up, you gotta deal with the challenger. So, okay, this being the case, he should not have any trainers in his gym. Hear me out. This is the battling before the gym leader. We'll see what happens. Well, still, is there anything more important than strength for trainers, like the champion said? Kind of. Oh, I'll never understand just by thinking about it. What a bother. Stop saying that. Let's hurry up and check the inside. What if we're gonna get beat up by anybody? When you walk through the container, some places are frozen, so you go sliding around. Really? I never would have guessed. Alright, let's go up this way first of all. Get us a nice net ball. But I don't believe we can go any further. This must be the way out. You know, I think the cold storage, your what's it called? Air conditioning might be broken if an entire container is frozen in ice. Something tells me it ain't supposed to be like that. When it's cold, wear a lot of clothes. Only humans could come up with something so clever. I'm trying to think of examples. I'm sure in the animal kingdom, some creatures will, you know, cover themselves with stuff to stay warm. Am I correct in that assumption? Am I incorrect? Why did I get rid of my own ground type move? Tell you what, who cares? We're gonna Crunch. What's this thing got? What's it gonna do? What? Fury Brick Break? No, nothing. A Crunch drops you. Oh, and there's the Moxie. Do we have another Pokemon to fight? Yes, we do. That's still not that good, though. Whew. Well, I'm not risking getting knocked out. We're going to switch. Seaward's the only one not weak to something that this thing can do. We do know it can have Rock Throw, plus it's got fighting moves. Yeah, my team has a bit of a problem with fighting moves, too, doesn't it? At least Rock Throw's not too much to worry about. We're going to Water Pulse. We should go heal, though. We're almost out of PP. But do we really need it to deal with Team Plasma? I don't think so. We should be totally fine. Maybe. How we struggled in vain at the end... Why do you not let me read what you're saying? I'll tell you something clever. If you use a Fire-type move on a Pokemon that is frozen solid, the ice will melt. I'm sure I've told you this story many times, but I remember my mind was blown when that first happened back in Pokemon Blue. Can I get down? Not from here, I don't think. Wait, what does this do? No, I can't get down here just yet. Okay, I'm gonna go up the stairs. I was fighting, actually I was training my Hitmonchan, encountered a wild Weezing on Cinnabar Island. You're pretty energetic, let's warm up, yada yada yada. And I hit it with an Ice Punch. Enemy Weezing was frozen solid. I was like, sweet. Now back then, if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure Gen 1, you could not do anything when you were frozen, and it wouldn't thaw out at any point. Basically when you're frozen, it's like, think of like other video games, you get like petrified basically. You can't do a thing. So at that point I'm like, alright, well I'm free to use whatever attack I want, and I think Hitmonchan's Fire Punch had the most PP remaining. So I thought, let's just use that. Fire Punch did about another, say, like 30% to its HP on the Weezing. And suddenly, it said, enemy Weezing thawed out. And then it shocked me, and I was like, wow, speaking of thawed out, that was really well thought out by the creators to have it so that a fire move would melt the ice. I never saw that happen up until that point, and this was like kind of post-game. I was preparing to take on the Elite Four, and it just kind of blew my mind a little bit. Like, wow, how did I not imagine? Well, I mean, I was going to say, how did I not imagine that it would be programmed like that? But, you know, Gen 1, there was quite a little bit of oversight happening. I was recently checking out some comments on Twitter, people talking about what generation was the best. Some people hating on Gen 1, some people defending Gen 1, and it's like, one of the things I would say, like, what was it? Someone said either people seem to love Gen 1 or they hate Gen 1. And I'm kind of in the middle. I didn't hate it, but I can see there's some problems that, you know, they later fix in other generations. But one of the things was, sometimes, let's look at Psychic type, for example. Psychic type was supposed to be weak to Ghost, but it was misprogrammed to be immune to Ghost, so it basically had no weakness. I am storing thick fat to resist the cold. Good for you. I didn't just get fat. Please don't get me wrong. I wasn't claiming anything of the sort. So we're going to go down in this away, and boom, there we are. Deal with another trainer up here. How's our levels looking, actually? Yeah, we're doing good. We're almost at level 30 with everybody, too, which is nice. So as soon as we do hit that, we can bring another Pokemon from the PC back to our team. An old friend of ours that we haven't seen for a little while. Although I am in the cold storage, my heart is burning. I've got a message. Gotta wait. And deal with this first. Worker Philippe. With a single Pokemon, a Girder. Level 25. Well, still, our best bet is likely going to be C-Word. Running low on the old PP, though. I must have something to heal PP. A Chip Away. Not even Stab. Nothing to worry about. Let's go for a confusing Water Pulse if we can get lucky enough. So, based on our timing, I think we should be able to clear out all the trainers in here. Wow! Okay, I will take that critical hit. Thank you. Making up for that double protect twice earlier against that Whirlipede. Oh no, says Philippe. Well, you gotta deal with it. Some Pokemon grow stronger when they get colder, while some Pokemon love hot places. That's right, everyone is different. Every Pokemon is different. That's what diversity is all about. I'm gonna get attacked. I want that item. The best trainer of Ice-type Pokemon in the cold storage, that's me. We're using our Sandile in the lead. Why you gotta be an Ice-typer? Alright, Patton, you got a Vanillite. We just saw one of these things. Now, we know we could flinch it with a Bite. Famous last words, but I'm gonna risk this. I'm gonna go for a Crunch, actually. Not bad. Good job, Irwin. And, okay, the Moxie Boost could come in handy, as we see a Timber. Would you stop sending the fighting types in next? Well, they are not going to Rock Throw, because there's a Ground type on the field. Why would they Rock Throw, right? They're going to go for a fighting move. There we go. I am finally predicting the game properly. Technically, I have been predicting the game properly the entire time. The game is doing things that are against what it should be doing. Like, gee, I don't know, Pursuit, turn 1 with a Liepard. A couple episodes back, if you haven't seen that, that's what I'm talking about. The gym leader in Icarus City, remember Icarus? He did it. Uses Ice-type Pokemon. If you train your body and mind there, you'll be fine with cold. Alright, we got us an Ice Heal. Fitting item for the cold storage. Let's slip slide our way up here. We got another trainer. I think this is the last, I want to say. Ready to battle. This guy sounds cold. You should have added your thick fat like the other guy did. Alright, what do you got? Something weak to my dark type moves, Ryan. No! Why do you have all these Timber in here? I don't get the correlation between Timber and the ice cold storage. Whatever. Alright, let's go to... I'm going to go to C-Word once again, because we have level 30 for Grub. I'm going to try to X-spread the experience, right? Ooh, Bite. Good thing we didn't get rid of focus energy just yet. Storing the energy, that is fine. Now your next turn, you should unleash the energy, which means we are free to go for a water pulse right now. That's a failure on bide, thank you. Can we get a critical water pulse? We don't need a critical water pulse. There we go. Alright, next in, another timber. That is fine. Go for bide again if you like. Nope, okay. This should be another one-hit KO based on that last one. We're having a pretty cool time here in the cold storage. Nothing's slowing us down. Even a Vanillite will pale in comparison to our water type. Although we only got 2 water pulses left, which could be a bit concerning. Alright, down it goes. Level 29 for Seaward. Any new moves by any chance? Nope. Alright then. I'm shivering. That was like me the other night trying to get my gym back. My coat was in the dryer, so I went over just my hoodie, and it was kind of cold out that night. Know what? This place is cold. Hey, there's an item. We pick up a Hyper Potion. Thank you. Coming in handy in a pinch, I'm sure. Alright, I think... Yeah, you know what? We're going to save it up right here, because we are at time for the episode. But next time, we'll be jumping into that container and finding Team Plasma, because I know for a fact, based on my earlier playthrough, that they are in there. So for today, though, folks, I want to say thank you for checking out today's episode of Pokémon White. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like down below. And if you want to leave any comments on the series thus far, you're welcome to do so. I know sometimes I'm a little bit lax on responding to comments, but I do read them as they come in. And I do try to find some time, at least once a week, to sit down and respond to all the comments that have been sitting there waiting for my attention. But if you want to see some more episodes of Pokémon White in the time, or for the time being, we have a link in the description to the entire playlist you can check out. You can also check out some more videos during the outro. We'll throw a couple links up there for you. And if you want to see some more content from myself, you can always subscribe to the channel for some regular Pokemon updates here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and or Discord. We got some links in the description for those all as well for you. But that is wrapping things up for today. So once again, folks, thank you for checking out today's episode. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.